Hey y'all, RGT here. I'm feeling a little bit better from my chest cold though. I definitely slept like 15 hours yesterday, which is insane because I usually never sleep, but you don't care about my well-being, you don't care about my health, you care about video game news, and I mean, I don't blame you. There's a couple stories going on that I definitely want to cover, so if this is your first time on the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Be sure to like and share the video as well. Shout out to you guys. We hit 405,000 subscribers, steadily growing, but let's talk about what's going on in the world of video games, and we're going to start things off with Black Friday deals because everyone loves Black Friday. It's a very fun shopping day, whether you're shopping online or in store. Me personally, you won't catch me in a store on Black Friday. I don't like people close to me. I don't like people near me. Get away from me. You smell. I might have to stab you if you touch me because I don't want strangers touching me and stuff like that. But I know there are a lot of people that enjoy the hunt, that enjoy getting out there and trying to get these deals. Now, we've talked about some games that we knew were going to be on sale for the Nintendo Switch via a Nintendo press release, but now we have a full ad for one of the major retailers, and that is Walmart. So I thought we'd look at it really quickly, and you can see what sort of deals you're going to get there. Alrighty, so here is good old Wally World advertisement. We got some deals right here. As you can see, the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 online only on the 22nd. So I mean, bots are going to buy it up. They're actually not going to have any in store. That is confirmed. And that to me is just absolutely ridiculous. It's been so hard to get a Series X or a PlayStation 5. Like, I just don't understand it at this point in time. Like, there has to be at least a little bit of a surplus of these systems. I mean, I understand that they're a very hot item, but you would think that they would have some in store, but no, it'll just be online. And then, of course, we have some games that are on sale. It's kind of wonky when you click on it. It only brings up like one game, and that is Watch Dogs Legion. So you kind of got to use like your good eyes in order to see this. But we got Watch Dogs Legions, UFC 4, Minecraft Dungeons, Lego World, the Star Wars space game. I think it was called Rogue something or another. I own it. I never got around to playing it. GTA 5, Mario and Rabbids, some other Switch game, $15 at the $20 price point. Resident Evil Village will be $20, and I think that's a really good deal, along with Sonic Colors at $20. Now, when that game launched, it had a lot of problems, but I will be picking it up at the $20 price point. I'm willing to take a risk on that. And Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 HD Remastered, whatever the hell it's called for the Switch. Excellent version of those games. So that at $20 I think is a really good deal. Of course, there's The Last of Us 2, Assassin's Creed Valhalla as well. $25 we have Just Dance 2022. We have Hot Wheels Back for Blood. Deathloop is only going to be $25. I think that's a good price for that game. I probably will check that out at $25. And then moving right along, we have Nintendo Switch bundles. We've talked about this bundle before. Zelda Breath of the Wild and New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe at $35 a piece. That's $5 less than the MSRP for Black Friday, which is $39.99. We've got some sports games here at $26. Looks like the last generation versions of games like Madden, FIFA, NBA 2K, and NHL 22, or whatever the hell they're calling it. I haven't played an NHL game in so long. And then over in the $35 section, we have the current generation versions, as in PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X for NBA 2K and Madden. We also have Paper Mario the Origami King, Splatoon 2, Guardians of the Galaxy. I've heard such good things about that game. I might pick that up at $35. Kirby Star Allies. We have some more games over here at the $40 price point. 2 Nintendo games that we are aware of. It looks like there's going to be a sale on Ratchet and Clank and Spider-Man. They're not really listing the price, along with Call of Duty Vanguard as well. Do you remember this game even coming out? Like, people aren't even talking about this game. It's kind of crazy how Call of Duty has just been completely silent. And that's it. Those are the video game deals. So not terrible from Walmart. They said that there will be other online and in-store deals. But if you're looking for some Black Friday deals, you might want to jot these games down if you have been wanting to get them or anything like that, waiting for a sale price or something like that. So that's what Walmart is bringing to the table on Black Friday 2021. Let me know if any of these games interest you. And finally, of course, the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack just released a couple of weeks ago, and the feedback to it has been, I would say less than stellar. It's kind of like the Grand Theft Auto trilogy, the definitive edition. It's not the worst thing in the world, but you would expect something to be a little bit better, especially when we're talking about paying premium prices. You can still enjoy it, but the enjoyability should be higher because the game quality should be better as far as the emulation is concerned. Of course, there's instances of input lag, things like graphical glitches in the N64 games for the Nintendo Switch Online, just things that you think Nintendo would have their finger on the pulse of this and they would be able to make quality versions of these games, considering that they've done emulation on some of these games since, well, the GameCube era. But alas, of course, we all expect Nintendo to be fixing these things, improving upon them. More games are coming to the N64. We already know about games like F-Zero, of course, and Pokemon Snap coming to the service. So along the way, Nintendo is expected to improve upon these. Well, what if Nintendo was asked point blank what they were doing with the N64 Online service as far as improvements on it? Now, this question was actually asked by The Verge, which is a very popular website. I think that's who Jeff Grubb writes for. What up, Jeff? Hope you're doing well, homie. But yes, The Verge asked Doug Bowser, the president of Nintendo of America, point blank what they were doing about the negative feedback about the N64 Online service for the Nintendo Switch, and Doug Bowser gave the following answer. We are constantly looking for ways to make our online features and those games better, and continuing to add value through more service and more games as we go forward. We take the feedback very seriously, and we're continuing to look at ways to improve the overall performance. For us, it's about quality and great content at a great value. You know, I really hate when Nintendo of America is asked anything, because all the time you get these half-assed answers. You get these generic copy-paste answers. We're constantly looking to improve the service. We're constantly looking at this, that, and the other. And you know why? It's because Nintendo of America is literally nothing. It's literally just a marketing firm for Nintendo, because everything that happens comes out of Nintendo of Japan. There have been isolated incidences of Nintendo of America actually doing something, but 9.9 times out of 10, when a decision has to be made, when something is being added to a Nintendo platform, it's Nintendo of Japan who's doing it. Nintendo of America is essentially existing as a marketing firm, and they just market the games in the United States with things like translations and things of that nature. I don't know why I say things of that nature so much lately, but I am, so just deal with it. But I just hate non-answers like this. Like, it's clearly a copy-paste job of something that we've heard a million times before. Anytime there's a controversy, Nintendo is looking into it. They're looking at improving the value. They're looking at improving the quality of things going on with it. And at some point in time, they just need to fully address it and come out and say, yeah, there are issues with this. Yes, there are issues with the N64 Online. We are looking into what we can do to fix these things, and we'll give you an update in the future. Or else what ends up happening is people just forget about this, and then people just don't play the N64 stuff anymore. People don't sign up for the expansion pack because they hear negative things about it. And it's just a ridiculous cycle that we see constantly with Nintendo. I don't understand why the Nintendo Switch Online is not a main focus for Nintendo. They have the biggest library and back catalog of games to choose from than any other company in the world. Xbox somehow has better backwards compatibility stuff and has better classic games on their systems, on their modern systems, than Nintendo does. And it's just like, that shouldn't be a thing. You have the NES, the Super NES, the N64, the GameCube, the Wii, so many different consoles to choose from. You also have all of your handheld consoles as well. And then you have partnerships with other developers, because you've done things like the TurboGrafx 16. You've done things like Sega Genesis and Sega Master System and Game Gear games on the Nintendo Wii for your platform. It's like, I don't understand why this is constantly an issue and constantly a problem. You would think that in 2021, Nintendo would understand how online services work and what people are looking for in terms of value and in terms of quality as far as the games playing are concerned. And it's really a shame to me. And, you know, Doug Bowser's gonna say this and do this whole song and dance about it, and it's just like, nobody seems to really care, because I feel like Nintendo of America, just when they say something, there's not a whole lot of weight behind it. it. And Doug Bowser himself, you know, he's a very different president than someone like Reggie Fils-Aimé. Reggie Fils-Aimé is going to be at the Game Awards 2021. The man hasn't been involved in the video game industry in over 3 years. Why isn't Doug Bowser going to be there? You know, I feel like he maybe doesn't have the personality that Reggie has, but if you bring out information, people don't really care about the personality all that much. Personality is contingent on the person itself. That's why people watch me, not because I'm a great editor or I have great quality stuff or anything like that, because my personality shines through. But if I was just to do information and things of that nature, once again, there it is. I don't know why I keep saying it. Obviously, people would still come to the channel because they're interested in the information. So yeah, Nintendo is looking at improving the N64 online service and making the games run better, but you know what, just do it. Don't talk about it, be about it at this point in time, because it's hard to believe anything Nintendo of America says because they're just a PR firm, really. Alrighty, so that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to give me your feedback in the comments section down below. And yeah, I have a cool day planned today. I believe my X-Men Arcade 1-Up cabinet is coming in today. I'm really looking forward to playing that. The Knicks play as well tonight. I swear to God, if the Knicks don't win tonight, I'm gonna punch a hole through something. And I own this house, so I can punch all the holes I want and then fix them at my leisure. Or maybe I won't fix them. Maybe I'll take a picture of it and send it to Nick's social media and be like, look at what you made me do. Look at what you made me do. And as always, thank you for checking out this video. If you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Be sure to like and share the video. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.